Sunlight leaks through the cracked window glass. Quiet room breathing night rain and old leather. Your empty spot still warms the worn out couch. My cold hands trace ghosts where your laughter slept. Silence sits heavier than any shouted goodbye. Every trembling breath feels borrowed from yesterday. This is the hardest love to let go. Photographs shaking in my restless hands tonight. I waited, you didn't come back. This is the hardest love to let go. Every street corner still mouths your forgotten name. Unreturned calls glow like warnings in the dark. I walk past strangers searching for your shadow. Only my own solitude stares back without mercy. If I had spoken when your eyes were breaking, I would have held you longer in that doorway. This is the hardest love to let go. The night rain carries the echo of your voice. I waited, you didn't come back. This is the hardest love to let go. Down by the shore under brittle twilight skies, waves erase our footprints faster than my regret. I spill my apologies into wind that can't reach you. The ocean swallows every word I never said. Somewhere beyond the tide, you stop answering my memory. Under indifferent stars, I finally see my reflection clearly. You took the softer parts of me out to sea. What's left is this ache, learning how to breathe. My fault sits quiet, a lesson carved in silence. This is the hardest love to let go. Empty doorways wait where our futures used to stand. If I had spoken, you might have turned back. I waited, you didn't come back. Trembling breath counts the cost of loving you slowly. This is the hardest love to let go. Walk away with your absence folded inside me. Morning fog hangs low over the quiet river. My cold hands trace this splintered wooden bench. The city whispers somewhere beyond this grave. I sit in the hush you left behind. Every trembling breath feels borrowed from yesterday. The water keeps moving, I stay frozen here. You're gone and the river keeps going. I waited, you didn't come back. Our photographs shaking in my tired hands. You're gone and the river keeps going. Streetlights in my head still are my secrets. Your laughter once drowned out every restless doubt. Now night rain echoes all the words I swallowed. If I had spoken, would your shadow remain? Silence grew longer than every promise we made. My pride held the door while you walked away. You're gone and the river keeps going. I waited, you didn't come back. Empty doorways haunt the corners of my sleep. You're gone and the river keeps going. They say you found a new place across town. Unreturned calls turned into unopened memories. Those simple words felt colder than winter air. Some bridges stay broken so the wounds can close. I hold my tongue, let the distance answer. Fading light spills gold over water I cannot follow. Your future breathes somewhere my hands will never reach. This quiet ache feels like a worn photograph thinning. My fault sits gently now, heavier than before. You're gone and the river keeps going without us. I waited, you didn't come back to the door. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Night rain writes your name, then washes it away. Sometimes the hardest love is learning how to lose. You're gone and the river keeps I walk home with your absence folded in me.
Late sun sinking behind the tired skyline. I'm on the fire escape counting distant sirens. Your photograph shaking between my cold hands. Your frozen smile cuts through this fading light. If I had spoken when your voice was trembling, maybe our silence wouldn't echo this loudly. I let you go, before I learned to stay. Night rain remembers every word I never said. Your empty doorways live inside my chest. I let you go, before I learned to stay. Last words lingered ghosts between our faces. Unreturned calls ringing through my quiet rooms. I walked away, shoes heavy with my fall. Thought distance would numb it, it only screamed louder. If I had stayed when your hands were shaking, I would have held you longer in that doorway. I let you go, before I learned to stay. Street songs drift up, soundtracking my unraveling. Photographs shaking like they're breathing in my hands. I let you go, before I learned to stay. I see your eyes, hope drowning beside the hurt. You waited softly, I hid behind my fear. Regret hangs low, a storm above this city. Some part of love remains, even when it leaves. Losing your light taught me how dark I've become. Now every quiet evening feels like our last conversation. Your name moves through my chest like a trembling breath. I carry what I broke, no excuses left. Too late to turn back, just enough to understand. I let you go, before I learned to stay. Now I walk alone through all our empty doorways. Night rain writes your absence on my window glass. I waited inside silence, you didn't come back. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I let you go, before I learned to stay. In the dark, I learned to carry my own light. Morning light crawls through the cracked blinds slowly. Thin lines of gold bruise the hardwood floor. Cold hands wrapped around a cooling cup. Quiet room holding its breath between walls. Your laughter lingers in the dented pillows. I stare at the empty doorway like a wound. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your eyes were breaking. Now photographs shaking in my trembling breath. I would have held you longer. Last night flickers like a fragile film. Your silhouette burning inside that open door. Soft certain words slip clean between us. I watched our unbreakable story quietly unravel. You said nothing lasts, just on wishing. I answered with silence and shaking hands. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your eyes were breaking. Night rain taps time on the tired windows. I would have held you longer. My fall hangs heavy in this quiet room. Unreturned calls echo inside my chest. I whisper apologies to the still air. Some things stay gone no matter how we ache. Some hearts learn loving means letting go. I trace the rim of this empty cup slowly. Fading light warms dust that cannot touch me. I waited, you didn't come back through that doorway. Too late to change us, just enough to remember. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your eyes were breaking. Now every quiet street repeats your leaving footsteps. Fading light drips down these bare white walls. My heart learns loving you means letting go. I would have held you longer. Sometimes letting go is the last way to love. Night rain tapping on the cracked old window pane. Cold hands resting on a worn out photograph. Your scarf sleeping on the chair beside me. Half warm coffee cooling in this quiet room. I trace your face till the paper starts trembling. Every fading line feels like my fault. Some goodbyes never end. They live in the spaces you left, in empty doorways and unreturned calls at midnight. Some goodbyes never end. Arguments blur like smoke in the fading light. We stopped shouting and started dying in silence. I waited for words that never found my mouth. I had spoken, you might have stayed. Regret curls slowly beneath my ribs tonight. Every quiet breath confesses what I buried. Some goodbyes never end. They live in the spaces you left, in quiet rooms where your laughter used to echo. Some goodbyes never end. Your absence presses heavier than every spoken goodbye. Photographs shaking softly in my unsteady hands. I count the chances I wasted pretending we were fine. I would have held you longer for just one more try. Morning finds me staring at a stranger inside the mirror. Fading light on my face reveals every cracked reflection. The tide of time is stealing our footprints from my memory. I stand in the wreckage whispering I did this to us. Some goodbyes never end. They live in the spaces you left behind, in cold sheets in the hollow where you slept, in night rain and the calls I never made. I waited, you didn't come back to save me. Some goodbyes never end. I carry you forward, a wound and a gift. Morning light through half-closed blinds, thin and tired. Dust floating slow above the bare floor. Cold coffee waiting by your empty side. Your shadow lingers in the unmade sheets. The silence presses down like someone watching. I reach for you, my hands find nothing. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one never said. We just watch the fading light between us, breathing through the pause we never broke, standing in the doorway of almost saving us. Last night lives inside these quiet walls. Barely spoken words, eyes avoiding truth. We held on to trembling, fading light. Afraid one sentence might end everything. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I waited, you didn't come back. Sometimes the hardest goodbye watch the street, forget our names, strangers crossing where we once imagined future. Love was a beautiful sacrifice, it still left scars. I learned to breathe inside this quiet room, carrying you like a wound and a gift. I touched the place, your body warm beside mine. Sheets are colder than the morning fading light. My photograph shaking in this trembling breath. I finally see holding you was breaking you. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one never said. Now the empty doorways echo what we buried. Night rain blurs the windows we dream through. My fall lives softly in each unreturned call. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer, but I let you go by saying nothing. In the fading light, I learned to miss you quietly. Fading light on the wall, our shadows barely breathing, cold hands on your blanket, tracing every fraying thread. Photograph shaking softly, though my fingers never move. Your smile is trapped in glass, mine is missing here. I waited in that quiet room, trembling breath, every unreturned call echoing louder than goodbye. I loved you enough to let you go. Night rain on the window, I watched you disappear. I loved you enough to let you go. My fault in the silence, words buried too low. Empty doorways follow me down unfamiliar streets. Your laughter haunts the corners, bright then gone. The pier remembers footsteps, mine alone now. Restless water keeps your face, never answering back. If I had spoken, would you still be leaving? Or were we already breaking in slow motion? I loved you enough to let you go. Street lights blur like tears, refusing to stay clear. I loved you enough to let you go. Too late to hold you, too late to be known. Your number on my screen, a wound question, every silence saying no. My voice cracked confessing to the empty line. I said I'm sorry, and you never heard. Some love is a distance we never cross. And that still night I finally knew I'd lost myself. Holding you too tightly pulled us further into breaking. I would have held you longer, but I held too hard. Now letting go is the only way I keep you. I loved you enough to let you go. Fading light on my face, learning to stand alone. I loved you enough to let you go. Your ghost beside my steps, softer with every dawn. I loved you enough to let you go, not to bind you to me, but to free us both. I walk through quiet rooms, carrying you in softer light. Dusty window, catching the last fading light. Chip white mug cooling beside my cold hand. Quiet evening folding over empty chairs and tables. Every breath tastes like old coffee and goodbye. I trace the rim like I trace your shoulder. If I had spoken, would you still be here? I lost you in the quiet between words. Photographs shaking inside my trembling breath tonight. I lost you in the quiet between words. I waited here, you didn't come back. Broken phrases hanging like smoke in my chest. Your name still burns the back of my throat. Night rain gathers on the glass like unshed apologies. Silence grew heavy where our laughter used to live. If I had softened every sharp and careless sentence, I would have held you longer in this failing light. I lost you in the quiet between words. Old messages flickered like candles in a storm. I lost you in the quiet between words. My fault echoing down these quiet rooms. My thumb hovers over your name, then retreats again. Unreturned calls rehearsed only inside my head. Some stories close their covers without warning. Some hearts learn too late how to stay. I whisper sorry to the darkened window. Your absence answers with a deeper kind of stillness. The lights dim low and my shadow looks smaller. Empty doorways wait like questions I can't answer. I can't turn back time, I never held it. Maybe losing you is where I finally hear myself. I lost you in the quiet between words, where cold hands tremble over names they cannot die. I lost you in the quiet between words. Night rain and street lights washing our ghosts from view. I lost you in the quiet between words. In that silence, my heart finally speaks alone. Fading light and your unfinished name.
Dust leans heavy on the rusted fire escape. Fading light on bricks we used to touch. Quiet rooms behind me feel like empty doorways. Every shadow holds a photograph shaking in dust. I waited there, you didn't come back. Cold hands on railings, trembling breath in my throat. Holding on only made the silence louder. Night rain swallowing every unreturned call. If I had spoken, would you have turned around? Or was your heart already walking away? Summer air sticks thick against my skin tonight. Streetlights blur like tears I never let fall. I scroll through words that never learned to save us. Too late to edit it, what my silence ruined. I waited there, you didn't come back. My fault echoes softer, but it never leaves. Holding on only made the silence louder. City windows glowing, none of them for me. If I had spoken, would you have stayed longer? Or was I holding ashes, calling it home? I passed the corner where your laughter used to rise. The cafe dark now, no trace of our names. Empty doorways stare back like questions without answers. Some
doors once closed never open again. I whisper your name, the night keeps it for itself. I walk these blocks, counting every step we never finished. Your ghost keeps pace, just outside the edge of sight. Healing feels like carrying coals in both bare hands. I keep them close, pretending burning means you're near. Holding on only made the silence louder. Yeah, letting go feels like erasing my own face. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I would have broken every wall around my mouth. Now I'm cold and trace outlines where your warmth once rested. Night rain rights are ending across the darkened glass. I breathe you out slowly and keep walking anyway. Fading light on shattered roofs above my head. Cracked pavement keeps your footsteps in its memory. Cold hands on this battered notebook of our plans. Your name is dust on an empty doorway. I breathe in deep, but your scent is gone. Only night rain rising from the distant street. Sometimes love is the echo before silence, the trembling breath you'll never hear return. I waited where our promises were written thin. Sometimes love is the echo before silence. Inside, quiet rooms hold their wounds like glass. Shadows lean across the wall where you were resting. Photographs shaking in my tired, unsteady hands. Every smile phrased along the edges of remembering. I turn the pages searching where we slipped. Too late to ask you what I broke. Sometimes love is the echo before silence, a soft goodbye hiding in unfinished lines. I waited under fading light you never saw. Sometimes love is the echo before silence. Your sky was never meant to fit these walls. My fault was caging you with my fear. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Instead, I opened the door and watched you vanish. Unreturned calls ringing through my quiet veins. on the floor with scattered pages like fallen leaves. I read the line where I chose your freedom, trembling breath catching between my ribs like wire. You didn't come back and somehow I set you free. Sometimes love is the echo before silence, a broken vow whispered into a quiet room. I waited in night rain for your shadow returning. My fault hangs heavy in these empty doorways. If I had spoken, I might have stayed beside you. Sometimes love is the echo before silence. Fading light, carrying our unfinished song. Falls across this cluttered room, dust in the air where your laughter lived. Photographs shaking on the humming fridge, coffee stains bloom like ghosts of mornings. I waited in these quiet rooms for forgiveness. You didn't come back the night turned colder. Under fading light, I finally tell the truth. I let you go before you ever left. My fault carved deep in every empty doorway. I let you go before you ever left. Cracked mirror showing lines I never noticed. Cold hands trace the stranger I became. Late night promises echo without their answers. I chased some distant sky and lost our home. If I had spoken when your eyes were breaking, I would have held you longer through that silence. Under fading light, I finally tell the truth. I let you go before you ever left. Night rain remembers names I try forgetting. I let you go before you ever left. Your letter bleeds beneath the flickering street lamp. Each word a knife pressed gently to my chest. I called it love to watch you walk away. Too late to say I was the one afraid. The hardest goodbye was the one to myself. Storm passes slow outside this tired window tonight. Trembling breath counts the cracks inside my ribs. There's no clean slate, only softer understanding now. Pain was the price for every moment you were mine. Under fading light, I finally tell the truth. I let you go before you ever left. Unreturned calls hang like clouds above my mornings. Empty doorways wait, but you are never coming. I carry your echo through these quiet rooms forever. I let you go before you ever left. In the first week dawn, I learned to breathe alone.
Late sun bleeding through dusty tired window glass, golden rectangles on this worn out wooden floor. Your handprint faded in the tangled unmade sheets. I trace the ghost, hoping you answer back. The clock keeps time for everything except my heart. Every trembling breath still reaches where you're not. Somewhere between what was and what will be, I learned to carry the silence you left. Night rain inside me where your laughter lived. I learned to carry the silence you left. Outside, strangers laugh beneath the fading light. Cars blur past, life refuses to move slower. In here, quiet rooms swallow my unreturned calls. I wait again, you don't come back again. If I had spoken when you needed words, maybe your cold hand would still be here. Somewhere between what was and what will be, I learned to carry the silence you left. Photographs shaking in my tired, unsteady hands. I learned to carry the silence you left. I see the nights I pulled my touch away, all the mornings I rush past your sleepy eyes. Too late to hold you longer than my pride. Now every missed moment stands perfectly clear. Your name sits heavy in the darkened day. I stand at the window, city humming below my feet. Whispering truths I buried when you stood beside me. The past leans close like you breathing at my shoulder. Then the vision breaks and only night remains. Somewhere between what was and what will be, I learned to carry the silence
silence you left. Your empty doorway waits inside my chest each night. I waited so long, you didn't come back. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I learned to carry the silence you left. In this fading light, your absence finally learns my name.
Fading light over docks and broken railings. Cold hands in my pockets, trembling breath hiding. Night rain stains the boards beneath my feet. Your laughter lives inside this salted wind. I pass our house but never touch the doorway. Every window watching while I walk past slowly. I waited, you didn't come back. Empty doorways echo where your shadow stayed. Photographs shaking in my tired hands tonight. I waited, you didn't come back. Same shore every morning, same tired footprints returning. The cafe sign flickers over our forgotten table. Our carved initials drown in moss and silence. I talk to waves, they answer with your absence. If I had spoken when your eyes were breaking, maybe the tide would not sound so fun. I waited, you didn't come back. Quiet room swallow every half-formed apology. My fault hangs heavy like storm clouds over water. I waited, you didn't come back. Your letter unfolds like a wound in my hand. Each line a shoreline I never learned to follow. Some love burns out without ever going dark. It just flickers apart in the wrong wind. I watch your words fall, the sea keeps them. The tide keeps teaching me what I refuse to learn. You cannot hold back loss with shaking fingers. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now hollow spaces carve new shapes inside me. I waited, you didn't come back. Night rain blurs your name on every window. My fault tastes like salt on my tongue. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Empty doorways lead to quieter rooms inside me. I waited, you didn't
come back. I walk toward the horizon, carrying you more softly. Burned espresso air and old books breathing slow. Fog window blurs the city into watercolor ghosts. Your empty chair leans back like it remembers you. My cold hands circle this chipped and cracking mug. Every trembling breath tastes like words I swallow. If I had spoken, maybe autumn felt less hollow. I waited, you didn't come back. Your name still moves inside this quiet room. Photograph shaking in my unsteady hands. I waited, you didn't come back. Night rain drips down glass like unreturned calls. Street corners keep your footsteps folded in shadows. Laughter on sidewalks like something hard in my chest. I chase your fading scent through strangers passing by. If I had spoken when the cracks were smaller, I would have held you longer through the breaking. I waited, you didn't come back. Your echo hides in every darkened doorway. Photographs shaking like they know my fault. I waited, you didn't come back. Your message flashed once, then disappeared into silence. I miss what we had, cut clean through the dark. My thumbs kept erasing every truth I feared. One trembling breath, then I press send anyway. Now the void wears your unread reply. Too late sits heavy where hope used to live. Days collapse together in these quiet rooms without you. I write the words I never let you hear, folding each page like a fragile, unfinished goodbye. Learning to stand alone without erasing what we were. I waited, and you didn't come back. Night rain and empty doorways answered me instead. Your absence curls beside me like a second shadow. My fault lingers softly in each fading light. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I waited, you didn't come back. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one unspoken. Dusty windows hold that fading light too long. Empty coffee cup, cold hands around the rim. Your chair across from me stays perfectly still. Night rain memories stain the glass like ghosts. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I waited, but my trembling breath said nothing. I would have held you longer in that storm. When your shadow slipped through the open door. Too late to gather all the falling words. I would have held you longer in that storm. Notebook pages full of crossed out almost truths. Every line about us feels thin and false. Photographs shaking in my unsteady hand. Your laughter trapped behind that frozen smile. If I had spoken, not hidden behind armor, maybe these quiet rooms wouldn't echo so hard. I would have held you longer in that storm. While your footsteps faded down the soaked street. Too late to turn your goodbye into staying. I would have held you longer in that storm. Out on the boardwalk, the horizon comes undone. The sky sinks into water like our unfinished song. No encore waiting in this salt-stung air. Just the stillness after every echo dies. My fault hangs heavy where your name once lived. The sunset bleeds amber and violet through the clouds. Each slow breath tastes like rusted hope and seawater. I see our love folded into who I'm becoming. Not vanished, just buried beneath this quieter tide. I would have held you longer in that storm. Now I just hold the silence where you were. Too late to rewrite the night you disappeared. Every unreturned call rings inside my chest. If I had spoken, maybe dawn felt different. I would have held held you longer in that storm. I walk home with your absence humming beside me.